Hey up, my name's John Dainton and I've written a series of books called Anarchy. They're published on Amazon and they're illustrated by my good friend Peter Kavanagh. This is book 1, but today I'm going to read you a story from book 2, and this one's called Billy Bovver Bunny. So if you're sitting comfortably, then I'll begin. William B. Bunny was a tiny little chap. He lived with his mum and dad just south of Watford Gap. His brothers and his sisters all teased him about his size. But destiny is fickle. They were in for a surprise. One day, his dad said to his wife, "I can't help but worry. To be a big strong fighting bun, Will's in no kind of hurry." Because Father Bun taught all his kids the self-defensive arts. There were far too many bullies who lived around those parts. But Mummy Bun said to his dad, "He's in no rush, it's true. Though he's only such a little lad, we can watch him, me and you." But nature's way of balancing the food chain can be tough, and a hungry fox took both of them, leaving only his mum's tail fluff. His brothers and his sisters all panicked and ran away, but foxes, ferrets, cats and dogs got them all that very same day. So little Will thought, best not rush. I'd better devise a plan. I'll learn to proper fight, that's it, from the best in all the land. And I'll grow bigger than my dad, and in this I won't be thwarted. Then I'll come back and find that fox, and then I'll get him sorted. So he packed his bag and little Will sneaked out of the family home. The world looked awful scary for a tiny bun upon his own, until he found the motorway services and stopped to ask a man, did he know where he might learn to fight from the best in all the land? "Cool, the best in all the land, my son. That'd be London, wouldn't it? Happen I'd know a geezer there who'd know how to train a bunny. You can ride with me in my big old van, 'cause I am heading southwards." So they drove down the busy road, and he said his name was Arthur. "What's yours?" Arthur asked Will. "It's William B. Bunny," he replied. "That's not exactly a fighting name, let me chill." "I've got it," he cried. "Now listen to me, old China. I'm not trying to be funny, but this one would be finer. It's Billy Bovver Bunny. And if you learn to talk real hard, the other blokes what don't expect you to be an handy geezer will soon learn to respect you. We're here, my son, and this is my mate. We calls him Lightning Eddie. Ed, this is Billy Bovver, what wants you to get him ready so's he can go home all muscle and bone with some serious London street credit." So Ed and Bill got straight to work. Diet and exercise Bill did not shirk, and he grew big but never fat, and Ed he taught him this and that. Boxing, wrestling, karate, how to talk and what to say. Until one day Arthur passed by and clocking Bill said, "My oh my son, I would not have recognised ya. Lightning Ed's done good, he's supersized ya. It's time for you to go home, son. And as a gift of parting, I bought you these, size 10 Doc Martens." With many thanks, Bill said goodbyes to these dead-hard blokes, all misty-eyed. Then Bill headed north to Watford Gap, and getting off the bus, he asked a chap, "Excuse me, pal, do you know a fox what lives round here and thinks he's tops?" "You must mean Big Reynard. He's the bloke round here that chickens and mice and rabbits fear. If you take this path, just past that tree over there, that's where you'll find Big Reynard in his lair." But by the time he'd reached Big Reynard's house, word had spread round every chicken, rabbit and mouse, until a huge crowd had gathered to see if this rabbit could make local history. Bill knocked on the door. "You in there, Reynard? There's people round here says you think you're dead hard." The door crashed open and out snarled the fox. "Who's calling me out? I'll knock him out of his socks." But when he saw Bill, he was somewhat enlightened. A big bunny in Bovver boots, that got Reynard frightened. Bill looked Reynard straight in the eye while he brushed his lapels and straightened his tie. Then out of his pocket pulled a small ball of fluff. "'Member this," he said. And sure enough, Reynard's eyes popped open and his face went quite pale, because in Bill's open paw sat his dear old mum's tail. "You can't prove I did that. I'm a nice, peaceful chap." "No, he's not," cried the crowd. "He's talking rubbish." "So," smiled Billy, "a coward and a liar. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll invite all your neighbours and have a barbecue. Some say that revenge is a dish best eaten cold, but Reynard, my son, for you the bells have tolled." And later that evening, Piri Piri Fox was in everyone's tummy, and the manor was peaceful, thanks to Billy Bovver Bunny. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, look out for my book, Animal Anarchy, published on Amazon. And let me know what you think to the email that's going to come up on the credits down here. And if you really enjoyed it, come back soon and we'll have another story. Look after yourselves. Take care. Ta-ra.